Hi, welcome to Comic Book Misfits. I'm your host, X17 here. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about Avengers X Sanction, issues 1 through 4, Avengers Vs X-Men issues 0, 1 through 2, and Avengers Vs X-Men Versus, issue number 1. So first off, let's start with the X Sanction series. So far, I really did enjoy it. It's one of my favorites. Number 3 was per se one of my favorite battles. I really did enjoy watching the Red Hulk and Cable fight. I really like the way Cable looks too. The art in it's really great. The story is really cool. And I really like the disease, the way it looks on Cable. I think it kind of looks cool, somewhat Terminator-like. Yeah, he kind of looks like Arnold Schwarzenegger right there. Just a little bit with the eye, but other than that, he looks pretty cool. I like he's got his own weapons, kind of similar to Iron Man's. He's got guns. He's kind of a pretty cool dude. Anyway, to get on with it, the series was great. The story was fantastic. The series itself gets 5 stars because I enjoyed it so much. Anyway, to get on with Avengers vs. X-Men series, the reason why I haven't been posting many comic book things lately is because money's really tight, first off, and second, it's really hard to be a comic book fan when you also have other interests portrayed in comic books. I don't just collect comic books, I collect fucking everything. I collect manga, I collect video games, I buy the DVDs, and it's really hard to do that when you're like me. You got no money, and you just try to save up as much money as possible for the next comic book that's coming out. So, as for Avengers vs. X-Men, I finally just got issues 1 through 2 the other day, and I got 0 last month ago. But I think just reviewing issue number 0 wouldn't be as great as reviewing a few more issues after it. So, to get on with my review, Avengers vs. X-Men so far is really good. It's a good story. I really do like how so far Wolverine's tried to kill Hope. By the way, there's a lot of spoilers in here. So if you really don't want to be spoiled of anything, I recommend leaving the YouTube video and then reading them and coming back. But so far, yeah, I liked how Wolverine tried killing Hope, which was really cool. Because, he was just finally like, fuck it. Let's get this over with. I'm just going to kill her, be done with it. But Hope said no and she escaped. And we're going to see that in, I think, this week's issue, yeah. And as for issue 0, I really liked it because I liked Cyclops shooting Hope shooting her eye beams at Cyclops. I thought that was pretty cool. I also enjoyed this as well. However, the Avengers are fucking powerful in this book. It just goes to show that X-Men can't fuck with Avengers. Which saddens me because I am for X-Men. But anyway, the fights have Iron Man and Magneto. Iron Man versus Magneto, and then Namor versus The Thing, which kind of, weirds me out because in issues 1 and 2 of Avengers vs. X-Men, both Luke Cage and The Thing are fighting him. So it kind of confuses me, whereas Luke Cage leaves The Thing to fight Namor on his own. Anyway, though, my favorite fight during this, I kind of liked the Iron Man and Magneto fight. The Iron Man and Magneto fight was really cool. I think there's a series of Magneto versus Iron Man coming up soon. Which is kind of cool, because when you think about it, because, Iron Man, metal, Magneto, guy who controls metal. It's going to be a really hard fight, and pretty cool to watch. So, do I recommend you pick up any of these fine-ass comic books? 1, yes. Great series. Not just because, I don't buy this just because they're going to be worth a lot someday, but no offense, these will all probably be worth a shitload someday. That's why, most people who don't really collect comic books will hear about stuff like this. My own father was telling me about how when Superman died, a lot of people who don't even collect comic books went to just go pick up that comic book and save it because they knew it'd be worth a lot someday. So I'm thinking maybe Avengers vs. X-Men could be like that, and I'm hoping it is. And that's why I recommend you pick up all these books, because if you have the whole series, even though they try to scam you out of your money by saying, oh, well, come over here and buy this other comic book. It'll explain what happens in the comic book you just read now. So, but just do yourself a favor, buy all that shit, get the whole story, get everything's point of views, buy Wolverine and the X-Men, buy Uncanny X-Men, buy Uncanny X-Force, buy Avengers, New Mutants. Just buy it all. Because it's all going to be worth something. And I don't know if everything will be worth something, but having the whole story together will probably be worth a lot someday. Yeah, so I guess that's all I can say about it. As for what I would give this book, I give it a 3 out of 5, only because I do not like it that Iron Man beat Magneto. I mean, I love Iron Man, great movies and everything, but Magneto controls metal, so it's kind of like, what the fuck? And as for these 3 so far, I'm going to give them about a 5 out of 5, because the story is really great. Like I said before, these guys get 5 stars because they're all great. So thank you for watching. I'm Todd X17. Until next time, see you later.